Welcome to our channel, The Pioneers of Personal Development. On our channel we honor the pioneers and legends who helped define and build the personal development business. In this video we will be diving into the life of an extraordinary individual who turned his life around and inspired millions with his words. Get ready to explore the incredible life of Og Mandino and his timeless classic, The Greatest Salesman in the World. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more inspiring content. And so, we begin the amazing journey discovering Og Mandino, a man who rose from the depths of despair and became a beacon of hope for millions. Og Mandino was an American author and best known for his best-selling self-help book, The Greatest Salesman in the World. He didn't just live an inspiring life, he captured its essence in his writings, leaving behind a legacy etched in words. Og Mandino was born on December 12, 1923, in Framingham, Massachusetts. He was the eldest of 3 children in a loving and supportive family. His father, Silvio Mandino, was an accomplished musician, and his mother, Margaret Mandino, was a caring homemaker. Life was idyllic until tragedy struck. When Og was just 9 years old, his father died of a sudden heart attack. This loss profoundly affected the young Og and his family. As he grew older, Og faced more challenges. His mother passed away when he was 18, just as he was graduating high school. Og Mandino had dreams of becoming a writer, but those dreams were put on hold when World War II broke out. The loss of his parents was not merely a tragic event, it was a crucible that forged his character. Even in the depths of his despair, a faint flicker of hope remained unextinguished within Og Mandino. Og Mandino enlisted in the U.S. Army Air Corps. He became a second lieutenant and piloted B-24 bombers over Germany, participating in numerous missions as part of the 8th Air Force. His experiences during the war, including the harrowing and intense nature of bombing missions, profoundly impacted him and contributed to the depth and introspection found in his later writings. Mandino's time in the military not only showcased his bravery and dedication, but also shaped his perspective on life, resilience, and the importance of pursuing one's dreams. These themes that are prevalent in his motivational works. After the war, he struggled to find his footing. He worked sales jobs, but life wasn't easy. He fell into a deep depression and turned to alcohol. It was during this dark period that Mandino found himself on the brink of utter ruin. He was homeless, wandering the streets and contemplating ending his life, but fate had other plans. Og Mandino Sanctuary became the local library. His life took a pivotal turn when he discovered self-help books in the library. Og Mandino's life was profoundly changed by W. Clement Stone's book, Success Through a Positive Mental Attitude. He discovered this book when he was at the lowest point in his life. Mandino found inspiration and a new direction. The principles of positive thinking and personal development outlined in Stone's work motivated him to turn his life around. It eventually led to his success as an author and motivational speaker. To rebuild his life, Mandino knew he needed a fresh start. He decided to give himself another chance and pursue his passion for writing. With renewed determination, Og started writing motivational books. His breakthrough came with the publication of The Greatest Salesman in the World in 1968. The book was an instant success and sold millions of copies worldwide. The success of The Greatest Salesman in the World catapulted Og Mandino to literary stardom. He transitioned from a successful salesman to a celebrated author, his words touching millions. His journey from despair to hope fueled his passion to inspire others. The Greatest Salesman in the World is a self-help book disguised as a story. It follows the journey of a poor camel boy named Hafid in ancient Jerusalem. Hafid dreams of becoming a wealthy and successful salesman. One day he encounters a wealthy trader named Pathros, who recognized Hafid's potential. Pathros gives Hafid a chest containing 10 ancient scrolls, each containing principles of success. These scrolls hold the key to becoming the greatest salesman in the world. Scroll 1. Today, I begin a new life, the power of good habits. This scroll emphasizes the power of good habits. By replacing bad habits with positive ones, we set a foundation for a successful future. Remember, our habits shape our destiny. Scroll 2. Greet each day with love in your heart. Love is a powerful force. By approaching each day with love, we can overcome obstacles and build stronger, more meaningful relationships. Scroll 3. Persist until you succeed. Persistence is key to achieving our goals. No matter the challenges we face, perseverance will lead to success. Scroll 4. You are nature's greatest miracle. Each of us is unique and valuable. Recognizing our own worth and potential empowers us to achieve great things. Scroll 5. I will live this day as if it is my last. Life is precious and fleeting. By living each day to the fullest, we ensure we make the most of every moment. Scroll 6. Today I will master my emotions. Controlling our emotions is crucial for maintaining a positive and productive mindset. Mastery of emotions leads to better decision-making and stronger relationships. Scroll 7. I will laugh at the world. Laughter is a powerful tool for overcoming difficulties. It helps us maintain perspective and navigate life's challenges with a lighter heart. Scroll 8. Today I will multiply my value 100-fold. Continuous self-improvement is essential for personal and professional growth. By increasing our knowledge and skills, we enhance our value and contributions. Scroll 9. I will act now. Procrastination is the enemy of success. Taking immediate action towards our goals propels us forward and creates momentum. Scroll 10. I will pray for guidance. Seeking spiritual and external guidance can provide clarity and strength. By opening ourselves to the wisdom beyond our own, we find the direction we need. Og Mandino's story is one of transformation and hope. From the depths of despair to the heights of success, he proved that it is never too late to change your life. The greatest salesman in the world continues to inspire readers with its timeless principles. Through compelling storytelling, Mandino conveys profound truths about resilience, determination, and living a life guided by purpose. Og Mandino's legacy is a testament to the power of words to heal, inspire, and transform. His work continues to empower individuals to embrace their potential and create a life filled with purpose and meaning. Despite being written over 5 decades ago, The Greatest Salesman in the World remains strikingly relevant in today's fast-paced, ever-changing world. Its message of hope and personal empowerment continues to resonate with readers from all walks of life, offering timeless wisdom for navigating the complexities of modern life. In an age of instant gratification and digital distractions, Mandino's emphasis on patience, diligence, and consistent effort serves as a powerful antidote. His teachings remind us that true success takes time, dedication, and a willingness to embrace the journey, with all its inevitable challenges and setbacks. The book's focus on self-reflection, gratitude, and the importance of living in the present moment offers a refreshing counterpoint to the often overwhelming demands of modern life. Mandino encourages us to slow down, appreciate the simple joys, and cultivate a sense of inner peace amidst the chaos, practices that are more relevant than ever in our technology-driven world. The Greatest Salesman in the World is a timeless classic for a reason. Its principles are as relevant today as they were decades ago, offering a roadmap for personal growth, fulfillment, and success in a world that often feels increasingly complex and uncertain. Mandino's message continues to inspire generations of readers, reminding us that we all possess the potential to create extraordinary lives. One scroll, one day, one step at a time. Og Mandino's journey from a despairing young man to an internationally acclaimed author is a testament to the indomitable human spirit. He transformed his own life by embracing the power of positive thinking and a deep belief in the potential for human greatness. He then dedicated his life to sharing his hard-won wisdom, offering a roadmap for others seeking to overcome their own challenges and live more fulfilling lives. His most celebrated work, The Greatest Salesman in the World, continues to inspire millions worldwide. Though written through the lens of salesmanship, its message transcends professions, offering timeless wisdom applicable to all aspects of life. The principles enshrined within the 10 ancient scrolls, from the importance of persistence to the power of gratitude, serve as guideposts for navigating the complexities of life and achieving greater levels of success, happiness, and fulfillment. Mandino's legacy extends far beyond his impressive literary achievements. His true impact lies in the countless lives he touched through his words, inspiring individuals to embrace their potential, overcome adversity, and create lives filled with purpose and meaning. His work continues to serve as a beacon of hope, reminding us that no matter how dark our circumstances may seem, the power to transform our lives resides within each of us. Og Mandino's story is a testament to the power of belief, the importance of perseverance, and the transformative nature of a life lived with purpose. His words continue to echo through time, offering guidance, inspiration, and a powerful reminder that we are all capable of achieving extraordinary things if we dare to embrace our potential and pursue our dreams with unwavering determination. He went on to write several more books, each filled with motivational insights. He became a sought-after speaker and touched countless lives with his words. Og Mandino passed away in 1996, but his legacy lives on through his writings. His message of faith, determination, and self-belief continues to resonate with people around the world. Thank you for visiting the pioneers of personal development. If you enjoyed learning about Og Mandino and his classic book,
So good morning again, Grand Rising. It's a new week. Happy Monday. And on a typical Monday, Momentum Morning, we do freestyle on a Monday. The testimonials, the experience, the journey. So it's my pleasure, once again, to invite us all to take a deep dive into the Momentum Morning experience. It's really, really, really more than Atomy. It's much, much bigger than that. It's about you, it's about us, self-improvement, self-development, wellness in every direction. We take a minute, actually, we take an hour and 50 minutes, sometimes hour and a half, and we get into inspirational conversation, we educate, and we motivate. I beg of all of us here not to squander the Momentum Morning experience. Personally, I look forward to the engagement because I learn for every time I go into these products that we highlight from morning to morning. My notebook is right beside me because my language must change. I must change. And so this morning, I will be inviting all of us after the playing of the introduction video of the company Atomy. I definitely will be inviting all of us to share. Away with shyness, away with trepidation. This is your show, and we must grow. If you're not growing, you're dying, and we must measure our growth. We intend to close out this year very, very strong. It's time to go after our masterships. It's time to make some money. Time to get paid. So, Momentum Morning is all about atomy, wellness, and self improvement. If you haven't gotten the book, The Greatest Salesman That Lived, please get a hold of it. We have the Ogmandinos, we have the Les Browns, we have the Napoleon Hills, we have the Miles Monroes, we have the Jim Rohns, we have the Brian Traces, we have the Proctor, we have the Eric Worre, and I could go on and on and on and on. Get a hold of these books. If you can't get the actual book, why not go for the audiobooks? Yes, welcome to YouTube University. Welcome to Momentum Morning University. Yes, indeed. Indeed. So let me welcome. If you're new in this space this morning, we welcome you and we invite you at the appropriate time to introduce yourself and that you'll tell us who invited you because we want to give you a warm Atomy welcome. If you have a testimonial, we'll invite you to share it. I'm being very deliberate with my pauses this morning. That book, please get a hold of it. The greatest salesman that lived. So whether you choose to do this business as a hobby or as a business, that's a great book, well worth reading. And again, whether you get the actual book, it's on Amazon, or you go over to YouTube. Yeah, it's there, available as an audiobook. So we'll come back to discussing the book, Persistence, Good Habits, in a minute. It's funny. As I scroll through the book, it takes me right back to the 4 agreements. Do you remember the 4 agreements? Does anyone remember the book? The 4 agreements. Yes. Be meticulous with your words, what you speak to others, and more importantly, what you tell yourself. Never take anything personal in this life. Whether you do business or no business, don't take anything personal. Do your best at all times. Just give your best, do your best. And finally, in the 4th agreement, never assume. Don't assume. All right. So let's do our company introduction. If you're here for the first time, we will highlight our Hem-O-Hem. That is the #1 standalone wellness product selling, #1 seller for the past 9 years. Yeah, during COVID. For those who were using that Hem-O-Hem, that supplement, never got the COVID. And it continues to be the #1 seller. Okay, thank you, Benjamin. Let's do this.
The company that has remained steadfast and kept the right principles. The company headed toward the world with the right principles. The company that grows with its customers and shares generously. We are Atomy. Atomy, which has been growing ever since its establishment in 2009, is a global network marketing company with a presence across the globe. Atomy's #1 goal of going beyond customer satisfaction to customer success continues to be its top priority to this day. Providing good quality products at reasonable prices, Atomy's competitiveness lies in the nature of distribution. From the beginning, Atomy has upheld its absolute quality, absolute price philosophy. This commitment is reflected in all its products, ranging through health supplements, beauty items, lifestyle goods, food, and appliances. With cumulative sales exceeding £1.5 billion, Hem-O-Hem has become Korea's leading health supplement in export volume. Developed as a part of a national project by the Korea Atomic Energy Research Institute, Hem-O-Hem has secured 28 international patents as a single product. In 2024, it became the first in Korea to achieve dual functionality for immune enhancement and fatigue improvement, setting an unparalleled benchmark in the history of health supplements. Another flagship product, Absolute Cell Active Skincare, has surpassed cumulative sales of £500 million. On top of receiving the King Sejong Award from the Korean Intellectual Property Office for the first time in the cosmetics industry, Absolute Cell Active Skincare was selected as world-class product for next generation by Ministry of Trade, Industry and Energy. Atomy places customers at the heart of all business operations, a commitment recognized with 3 consecutive certifications for consumer-centric management, an achievement unmatched in the industry. Since opening its US branch in 2010, Atomy has expanded to 27 branches, including Asia, South America, Oceania and Europe. Today, Atomy is emerging as a global distribution hub, connecting producers and consumers worldwide. Atomy's products have proven their popularity in global markets, ranking first in health supplement and OTC healthcare product exports. Following the $300 million Export Tower Award, Atomy is on track to achieve cumulative exports of $2 billion by 2025. After launching its EU branch, Atomy is now planning further expansions, focusing on Africa, Central and South America, and other emerging markets. Atomy's GSGS strategy, which stands for Global Sourcing, Global Sales, allows the supply of products that align with the absolute quality and absolute price philosophy through Atomy's global sales network. Atomy's success system, directly managed by the company, empowers anyone to succeed, regardless of their individual abilities. This unique system is the driving force behind Atomy's differentiated and sustained growth. Through both online and offline platforms, Atomy's success seminars vividly deliver its vision to members across the globe. By integrating business and culture, these seminars present a global success system that transcends the boundaries of time and space. In addition, Atomy operates the ACTS project to nurture global leaders and enhance their capabilities. The company has also opened the Songnisang Forest, reimagined as a hub for the Atomy brand experience, demonstrating its unwavering commitment to supporting members on their path to success. Now Atomy goes one step further. We are preparing A-Care, a wellness solution that curates your whole life beyond your physical health. Realize a balanced life through customized management based on data and AI. To achieve absolute quality and absolute price, and to ensure commitment to quality from its partners, Atomy provides various support measures for partnering companies such as cash payment within 1 week from delivery, interest-free operating fund loans, and joint quality management systems, among others. These create a culture of accompanied growth. Atomy is implementing various policies to ensure sustainable coexistence with the Earth. The company promotes resource recycling and environmental restoration through product renewals aimed at zero plastic initiatives, increasing the use of biodegradable plastics and eco-friendly materials, and introducing smart packaging solutions. Atomy's contributions surpass not only its industry and the distribution sector, but also stand at the top level nationally. Over the past 3 years, the company's donation percentage relative to the revenue has been 30 times that of the distribution industry, ranking first among Korea's top 500 companies. As a result, it has earned various government awards and certifications, including the Government Award for Sustainable Management, Good Donor Award, Family Friendly Company, and Great Place to Work Asia. Atomy's culture of sharing has expanded beyond Korea, reaching a global scale. Together with its members, partner companies, and employees, the company actively participates in social contribution activities around the world. The company that holds true to its principles while creating a new distribution culture. The company expanding globally with the trust of people around the world. The company that dreams of customer success while moving beyond customer satisfaction. company that cherishes the spirit. We are proud Atomy.
And I'll tell you why we should be proud of this company. And I'll also say why we should be proud Atomians. Now, this company out of South Korea is driven by the spirit of excellence. These South Koreans are so driven by excellence, they actually kill themselves. Let me explain. Their standard of perfection is so high that if they fail to rise to the occasion, if they fail to meet the mark, the community is depending on them to shine. They actually kill themselves. The number one country, the country with the highest suicide rate in the world, is South Korea. So when you take a packet of hemohim and you imbibe that hemohim, understand this, that after 8 years of meticulous research, they bring to the marketplace a product that was meticulously crafted, and everything in that hemohim science-based. Why not go over to nih.gov and do your research, which in a minute we are going to just bring up the hemohim video to the front of the room. So if you're new here, we welcome you to sit back and relax and to enjoy a moment to learn about hemohim. Dr. Antoinette, how are you this morning? So glad to have
Good
you.
morning. Good morning. Yeah,
Good
Grand
morning.
Rising. I'm well, thank
Grand
you.
Rising.
How are
Yes,
you?
indeed.
Oh,
Bless us, Dr. Antoinette. So good to have you. We know you're busy, but since you're here, why not bless us this morning?
okay. Welcome, everyone, to Momentum Mornings. I hope you all had a great and lovely weekend. Mother's Day day was on Sunday, and I hope you made someone feel special. I hope you mothers felt special. Uh, we have a great opportunity to be together this morning to educate one another, motivate one another. I'm glad to be here. Thank you, CJ, for all that you do. We appreciate all the inspiring messages you give us and the information about the product and the company. Um, I um, I do have something that, since you put me on the spot, CJ, to talk.
Yes, yes, always on the spot. Get ready, get ready, get ready.
I'll share something that struck me a little bit. My son came from New Jersey for the day to spend Mother's Day with me, and he took me out to two restaurants while he was here on the water. As you know, I love to have a meal and look at over the water. So it was beautiful uh, restaurants atmosphere that we were in, and gave me a card with a um, gift certificate in it, gift card. So he really went out of his way to make his mom feel special, which he, I am blessed, does every year. Um, I asked him again about Atomy, and he said, "Mom, he doesn't really want to do it. He's really busy. He's happy where he is, and he doesn't want to do it." So again, I just share with folks, someone, don't take things personal, as CJ said. Um, he my son obviously loves me, and he wants to do what he wants to do for me. um Even though I may want to do this, some people do what they want to do. So let's not take things personal, and let's keep moving on with Atomy.
Wow. And how about Dr. Antoinette inviting those folks who are here for the first time to unmute and just let's hear their stories. Back to you, Dr. Antoinette.
Yes, please, if there's anyone here that's new, please unmute yourself and just let us know your name and where in the world you're located and who sponsored you, who invited you to the meeting today. We would love to hear from you. And if there's any questions we can answer for you, we'd be glad to do so.
And just in case you're wondering how to unmute your microphone, to the bottom of your screen, kind of to the left, you'll see an icon that looks like a microphone. Give it an ever so gentle tap, signaling you're unmuting yourself. You tell us your story, who invited you, and when you're done, you tap it again, signaling you're muting yourself, and we'll continue the flow. So don't be shy. Okay, so again, let me go back to the book, The Greatest Salesman Ever Lived, by Og Mandino. I really am encouraging those of us who have never read it to give it a read. You want to improve your life, you want to improve your business, whether you are going to do this thing as a hobby, no problem. Or if you're really going to do it as a business, there's some fundamentals. Also, I might add, that book, The 4 Agreements, it's a must read. And if you are an emerging leader in Atomy or in whatever endeavor it might be, we need to understand that the art of detachment, and that's another book that you must have in your library. The art of detachment and the 4 agreements. Never take anything personal. Be meticulous with your words. Always do your best. And never assume. Never. Don't do it. Don't do it. And before I move on, the thought of expectations, let me remind us again that expectations is what is creating a lot of problems in this life. All the turmoil are the result of those unmet expectations. So if you just practice a little detachment, you will not be disappointed. You just move on. Some will, some won't. Next. And I know that I'm talking to someone this morning. I know it. Okay. It's about time we revisit the Hemohim. That's a fantastic product. So if you're here for the first time, you've never heard about Hemohim, or you might have heard spatterings of this Hemohim. Let's take a look.
God bless. Have a good morning. Jesus, you couldn't pick a different building? People work here. Sorry, sir.
This Hemohim product is pretty incredible, really quick. I just want you to understand, the newcomers, that this Hemohim was not produced, again, for the general mass, which is us. It was originated in a laboratory that's funded by the Republic of South Korea's government, so the taxpayers of South Korea, actually, we need to thank them. They are funding this company just like us. We pay taxes in the U.S. Our tax dollars go to the federal government, Pentagon, NASA, so on and so forth. So this product, what is it? For those of you that are wondering, please don't just take it because somebody told you to take it. You need to figure out and do your own due diligence and research to see why this product is working for you. First thing, this product is not just for sick people. It is not a medicine. It will not fix your ailment. But what it will do is it will enhance your lifestyle. The reason why is when you ingest this, it will kickstart your natural killer cells. That means it's your first line of your immunity defense system. As we are aging, I look around the room, and majority of us are in the baby boomer era, 1946 to 1964. On top of that, we're living longer because we're eating better, we're drinking better. So the longer you live, the more we have to fight aging, in essence. This Hemohim will protect your first line of defense. If your first line of defense in your immune system is damaged, you will be guaranteed to get sick. You will not be able to fight off any deadly pathogens that may come your way. So please take this seriously. Don't just take one and think something's going to happen, because we have something called body mass, right? So minimum, like my size, I take about 4 a day, right? I love it, because it makes me feel good, it gives me energy, it will balance out my red and white blood cells, and this oxygenates your blood. Something that is very, very important, because we can live out without certain organs, but if I strip all the blood and oxygen out of your human body, you will become a corpse, period. So this is a very, very serious product. Please try it. If you don't like it, it's okay. You will get used to it. Give any of our products at least 30 days before you say no.
Donald Trump is
Wow. Sorry for that. Okay. Dr. Lloyd, I'm curious. What's your son's name?
John Michael.
John Michael.
Mhm.
I can tell you this, that it's just a matter of time before John Michael will be right beside you. Don't worry. It's okay. It's okay. I'm looking forward to it.
Me too. Me too. Me too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. But I just found it interesting how he was going out of his way to please his mom, and then he
Yes,
still
yes,
told me
yes.
no, you know. Um, uh, yeah, so it's like you said, CJ, expectations. We shouldn't have
Yes.
expectations of others. You know, we are all individuals and we think and do differently. So, don't take it personal. Just keep
Very
going on with
difficult.
what it is that you want to do with your life,
Yes,
what you have control over.
yes.
Yeah.
You're talking about expectations. I posted in the Momentum morning chat yesterday for all the moms, a poem about children, a reminder to us that they come through us, but they don't belong to us. Not even your dreams.
Yeah, good point. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes,
Hmm.
yes, yes.
Hmm.
I want to say this also before Dr. Andre, we get into the meat of the matter,
Hmm.
that I think we are treating Momentum mornings uh, too lightly. You know,
Hmm.
a lot of you might not know this, Dr. Antoinette, but there's a lot of research
Hmm.
that is put into the preparation of the whole program outline. It's not something that we stumble into. It's meticulously crafted. The whole conversation
Oh, I can
and
see that. Yeah.
people. And
Hmm.
you know why, Dr. Lloyd?
Hmm.
It is to bring us from here to there.
Hmm.
When life gives us a second chance, we must grasp it.
Yes.
you know and there are those of us who are in the zone right now. They know, they absolutely know that this is it. So the question that we ask ourselves, what is my purpose? I know what my purpose is. Yeah, I do health and I do wealth, and I will open the door. I will be the facilitator. But there are those of us like yourself, it's your purpose to help, but in another direction. Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
We have teachers, preachers, engineers, technicians, all kind of mechanics. I don't care, but it's time for us to clearly refine and define our purpose. Atomy now gives us a chance to get into those personal spaces and to make a difference. So let's improve ourselves. And even though you might not be a baby boomer like a Mr. KJ on the fringe, and there might be others, yeah, we say it's all the same thing. We are here, as the chairman of this company says, we cherish the spirit. I mean it. Create the vision. I live it. Follow the faith. Yeah. And serve in humility. I have not met the honorable chairman up to this point in time, but I will. And I think we all will. I think it's very important for us to get into the ethos of this company and make it happen, to make that journey to South Korea, to Seoul, so we can get to see and feel and understand the soul of this company. This gentleman, for those who do not know, and I am really wanting us to get into conversation this morning. I'm waiting to hear those testimonials because I have a few. This gentleman, Handgill Park, was on his back in the hospital, getting ready to die. I do not know if you know the story, Dr. Lloyd. Liver damage. Yes. And he was there getting ready to die. By this time, he had already assembled his family, and they were talking about those things that you talk about when you know the end is near. And someone introduced him to Hemohim. Do you hear the words that are coming, or the word that is coming out of my mouth? So, for those of us who are so cavalier with this thing, please understand that this thing can change your life. Have you taken your Hemohim today? Okay. So, for general immune boost, one in the morning, one at night. You take it first thing, empty stomach, before your meals. I take mine with warm water to wake up those enzymes. Yeah, it's called bioabsorption. Okay, but if the situation is dire, like there's a crisis, fourth stage, the big C, we make no medical claims. I'm no doctor, but I'm only suggesting here that what it does, it helps. It wakes up the natural killer cells, bringing the body back into homeostasis, waking up the red blood cells, the white blood cells, the platelets, getting down into the bone marrow, and it does what it does. So many testimonials out there. Yes, enhance your quality of life. So much for that. So let's let's take this thing a lot more serious than we are. This can help grow your business. A lot of heavy lifting is done here. And it's the conversation that does it. Every time I invite someone to come on this call and they listen, the next question, the phone call that comes after the call is done. If I order today, how soon will I get the product? Every single time. That's what happens. So I'm not necessarily pushing for distributors to join the business. That's okay. It will come. But if they use the product, the motto is absolute products, absolute price, as Igor always will say. It's in the customer or the consumer using the product. That toothpaste, that toothbrush, the fermented noni, Feinzyme, the Hamsun dung, the Hemo, whatever it is, let the product do the talking. And you will discover sooner or later your business will explode on you. This is the time to really get your business on the way. It's going to happen. Let me remind all of us that this company, Atomy, in the sea of network marketing companies, and there are hundreds, Atomy quietly, after 16 years, not 60 years, as is the case with the Mary Kays and others, it's ranked position number 7. We just got reviewing our marketing plan. This is the company that is saying zero ownership. You can get going for free. You can literally start a company. Everything is already put in place for you with $0 out of pocket. Let me break it down. So you are in the company, no charge, and you see someone limping out there in pain. What's going on? You are. I can see that you are visibly traumatized. I can see you're having a problem. Yes, my knees, my back, my head, whatever it is. I tell you what, if you give me your number, I'll send you a video I'd like you to watch. How difficult is that? They watch the video, and perhaps by this time you're going to be sending them the video on the ethereal patch. It's there. It's on YouTube. It's also right there in the thread of the Memento Morning posts that I have been posting. Every now and then, if it's a new product or some exciting product in the shopping mall, I will post it in the conversation. So you send that video, the person watches it. How can I get this product? Simple. I'll either shop and get it for you, or I'll give you a store that you can get it yourself. And simple. You keep doing that, you're growing your PV. That person tells someone over time, that's a business that you started with $0 out of pocket. You can do it the slow way, you can do it the fast way. You join, you quickly do some purchase, get yourself up to 300,000 PV as your threshold, your benchmark, and you keep it moving. You get folks on the Momentum morning call, you get them on a Sunday night call, you get them on a Monday night call, a Tuesday night call, a Wednesday night call, where we do more back office trading. On a Thursday night call, are you kidding me? And for those of us who really, really, really want to explode your business, you want to get on a Friday night call also. Wednesdays, Fridays, boom, it's there. There you go. Okay, so let me just pause again for the cause and invite the family to share. Let's go.
Good morning again, everybody. Good morning.
Good morning.
And
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Dr. Lloyd. I
Morning,
trust that
Bobby.
good morning. I trust that you all had a relaxing, enjoyable, and peaceful Mother's Day yesterday, because I did. And I believe that Dr. Lloyd did too. So thank you so much for sharing your story with your son. I'm sure you had a wonderful time. And to add to the sons, because I have one, Dr. Lloyd, who is who is stubborn, for lack of a better expression about my son. He has no love whatsoever. Anything pertaining to network marketing, he go like, no. I cannot get him to do any of that. However, about 2 years ago or so? Time flies. I started, of course, I had to give him the toothpaste. I had to give him the vitamin C, just giving it to him and say, you need to take the vitamin C. Here's a toothpaste. What he, of course, lashed into was a toothpaste. When it comes to vitamins, he'll say something to me like, I'm not making my body used to these vitamins. I eat well and blah, blah, blah. So anyway, I said, no problem. Take the toothpaste. He loved the toothpaste. So I also gave him the Hemohim one day. As a matter of fact, if family remember my testimony of having some horrible diarrhea, I gave him up the 6, the pack. And when I had the diarrhea, I did not have any Hemohim, but he had one Hemohim. So I'm thinking to myself, oh, he's been secretly taking the Hemohim because he only had one left, right? Okay, so moving forward, then out of nowhere, one day he said to me, Mom, do you have that toothpaste?
Okay.
Yes. I said, yes, I do. I gave another tube. And I'm smart. I was giving him the small tubes. So eventually I could see that he's really like the toothpaste. Then I gave him the big one. And out of nowhere, one day the big one was done. And he said, Mom, do you have some more of that toothpaste? I said, yes, I do.
Oh.
But you're going to buy it. I
Mhm.
said, you're going to buy it. And then I told him, I said, you know something, Adamy is da 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 da. All you have to do is just go ahead and register. You don't have to become a distributor like me. Oh, no, I'm not going to be anything like you. I don't want to sell these things. I'm like, no problem. Where do you buy? Of course, he's an Amazon. He's a millennial, so he's into Amazon, blah, blah. So I say to him, where do you buy your stuff? Just go into the Adamy mall and purchase the stuff that you're buying from anywhere else.
Mhm.
A long story short, I registered him, of
Mhm.
course, with his permission, and he
Mhm.
made it very clear. He said to me, don't put anybody under me. I'm like, no problem.
Mhm.
So after now, he purchased the toothpaste and I undercharge him. I'm learning from my upline. Oh, you need to charge these people, including your children. So
Mhm.
I charge him, I think it was $7 for the big tube of the toothpaste.
Mhm.
So when he asked me again, I said, just go in there and order your toothpaste. It's only $22 and he did.
Mhm.
He did. And he's using especially during what I call the flu season that we had,
Mhm.
he used the vitamin C, but very not daily, but I could see that the vitamin C that he had is going very slowly. He's using it. So
Mhm.
I'm saying all this to say this that yeah, we expect nothing,
Mhm.
including our own children.
Mhm.
You have to just slowly but surely, I tricked this boy from the time he was little. He hated broccoli. So I would actually fry the broccoli
Mhm.
in an egg. And before you
Mhm.
know it, he ate that broccoli. So I'm doing the same thing right
Right.
now.
Good example.
Yeah.
Oh
So
wow.
he doesn't have to be a distributor. I don't care, but just buy from Adamy. I
Right,
need
right.
customers.
Pa-
Exactly.
Patience is a virtue. So you're slowly,
Patience.
slowly
Slowly
taking.
but surely. Yes, 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 yes. He's his father's child. He's not a risk-taking person. He's
Right,
living in the 9 to 5, blah, blah, that kind
right,
of people. And so
right.
that's who he
Yeah.
is, and I'm content.
Yeah.
So trust me when when I tell you I expect nothing from him when it comes to certain things. But he liked the product because another thing
Mhm.
that I quickly want to share is that
Mhm.
I also bought him the all-in-one for his
Mhm.
birthday. He
Mhm.
had a birthday. He's like, Mom, this is amazing. I'm like, that's Adamy.
Oh,
So
good.
those Adamy stuff are really
That is that
good.
the body wash? Oh,
The
is
body
that
wash. Yeah.
okay? All in one body. Okay, that's
Buy it for
I'll
him.
get that for my son. Yep.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Exactly. They don't have to
Hmm.
do anything. We need customers, right? Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes. Yes. All
Thank you
right.
so
So
much
that's
for sharing that testimony.
you.
That's very helpful and inspiring and
You are welcome.
encouraging. Very
You
encouraging.
absolutely you are welcome, Dr. Lloyd. Thank you so much, and blessings to everybody.
Yes. I have a question. You said something about charging $7. You have an option to what to charge? I don't understand that. Can
Yeah,
you?
absolutely. My upline, Odie, I don't know if she's on the call. She's a master on that. She knows just how to charge these people if they don't want to. Some of them just don't want to even be bothered to become consumers. They do not. It's like, no, no, I don't want to. I'll buy from you. As a matter of fact,
Oh,
my
I
stepdaughter told me the
see.
same thing.
I
I'll buy
got
from
you. Oh, okay, okay. So it's a direct purchase. You buy it from the company and they buy it from you.
Exactly. When my
Gotcha.
stepdaughter said to me, though, I'll buy from you, I'll give you the money, I said, absolutely not. You
Mm,
are going to register just like you have your Amazon and you
mm.
purchase from there. And she did too.
Okay,
So
okay,
yeah.
okay.
But some
Gotcha.
people will tell you that, no, I'll just buy from you. So when they're going to buy from you, you have to, of course, now charge them the cost plus your shipping and handling. So that's what I
Right.
told my son. I'm like, I'm going to charge you $7 for this toothpaste.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Then I
I
said,
got
okay, so $7 for one toothpaste. What about you getting five of the same for $22? It's no brainer. He goes like, yeah, that's a better buy. I'm like, there you go.
right, right, right. Thank you, thank you. Mhm.
What's going on?
Back to you, CJ.
Hello.
I apologize. I should have said back to you. Back to you,
Oh, no, no,
CJ.
no, no, no. It's not Malika. It's not about me. It's about everyone that's in this space this morning. We call it Freestyle Mondays. So, what's going on?
Okay.
Where the testimonies at? Where the stories at?
I would like to encourage before we get off the phone, like to encourage everyone on the phone who's a distributor in Atomy already that's coming on this call on a regular basis. If you're not already bringing new people to the call, that you invite at least 3 people to the call for for tomorrow. We do this call every day. CJ's taken a lot of time to prepare for it. We're all here spending our time. Let's use our time wisely. We're all getting older and you can't get your time back. Let's seize the opportunity. I think this is a great platform. I think if you didn't think so, you wouldn't be here yourself. So I encourage everybody to invite 3 people to tomorrow's call. Out of the 3, you may get 1. You may get 3. Who knows? Or maybe you'll get more. Who knows? But you got to put the effort in. You value this call because you're here. So let's spread the word. Let's get more people on the call that will encourage all of us, that will help all of us, and make the best of it. Back to you, CJ.
Ooh, Dr. Antoinette, you take the words out of my mouth. Indeed, you're a breath of fresh air. Let me say this. We do this hour and a half for free. There are those of us, and I be guilty, I was one of them. I am spending thousands of dollars, and I'm traveling far, driving whatever it is, to attend some seminar, some workshop, to listen to the greats, to get educated and motivated. Can you believe that, Dr. Antoinette? Yeah. I have to, brush my teeth and dress neat and go and do it.
Yeah, and you should be a lot more difficult, right? Now, all you got to do is
Oh my
make a
goodness.
call, send some texts, and come to a call. You don't even have to show your face. Yeah, it's so much easier now.
Zoom has totally revolutionized the landscape.
Right.
You can be in your bed
That's right.
making money. Do you hear the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Yeah.
You know? And the great Og Mandino and the Miles Monroe and the Jim Rohns, and I could go on and on and on. Every morning you are getting snippets. Either it's someone from the medical fraternity or from the motivational fraternity, but there is something of substance. You can't go away empty handed. Are you kidding me? Perhaps it's because we don't see that the great value in it. And then on top of that, we do all this heavy lifting. You learn about the products, spirulina, fermented noni, hemohim, the great manuka honey, the propolis. And listen, if you intend to grow your business, it's fine if you're coming here just for entertainment. That's okay. I can be extremely democratic, no problem. But if you want to grow your Atomy business and you want to get paid weekly and to grow, you want to use this platform, guys, it's out there. The company has put all the infrastructure in place. There's nothing more that the Honorable Angel Park can do. And we're here. Dr. Antoinette, I appreciate you so much. And Valerie and Ode, and all the emerging leaders who come on the call and give up your time freely, no charge. And we're saying, guys, now is the time to be at the front of the revolution. Now is the time to be in front of the tsunami, I promise you. And you might say, boy, it's prophetic. Yeah, it is. There are some things that you can, it's not even prophecy. You know, you can look at trends, and there will come a time when the sooner you get into action with consistency, the better off you will be. Because fact is, you are standing on a gold mountain. You just don't see it. You just don't know it. The one thing you don't do is to quit. Sooner or later, they will start to come to the Atomy brand in droves. Sooner or later, you are all going to individually have your own website, jam-packed with all the goodies. Where will they go when they know that the best of the best of the best is in your shopping mall? Where will they go?
Absolutely. You know, CJ, talking about the convenience of the Zoom, that Zoom has really being a great source of gathering meetings and etc. And again, I'm going to speak on for myself. Yeah, it is great. We thank God for technology. However, we also have to be careful. Dr. Creflo Dollar taught on something that grabbed me. I was like, whoa, this is powerful. He was teaching on the convenience of technology. The danger, okay, actually, the series was the danger of convenience of the technology. Because let's face it, we can be on these Zoom calls all week long, but the Zoom calls are not going to reach out and touch the people that you need as customers. You need to be out there. So those of you who like the Word of God, go on YouTube and Google Creflo Dollar's teaching on the danger of convenience. He was breaking it down. AI, you know, he was saying things like that grabbed me, that sometimes God wants to use you, but you're so comfortable in your living room, even listening to the Word of God in your living room. You need to be out there. How is God going to use you if you're not touching people? Because sometimes He wants you to go out there and touch on the sick. AI cannot touch on the sick. It was a powerful teaching. So I'm saying all this to say this, that I thank God for technology. I thank God for the Zoom meetings, etc. But we need to be out there to touch the people. Talk about him, touching the people, looking in there. I'm old school, so I love walk and talk. Again, I'm not doing it the way I should. I'm going to be the first to admit that. But pray for me, because I know if I can just make it, you know, once I get started and go out there and actually be in people's faces, I'm going to make a difference in this Atomy space. I will make a difference. I know that for a fact. So thank you for allowing me to share. But let's not get too comfortable with technology, because you still have to be out there to touch people. I'm going to let it go. Back to you, CJ.
Thank you, Valerie. Malika.
I agree with you. Excuse me. I agree with you, Valerie. I will give a little example. I sent some videos to people and just sent the video. But I noticed if I include a personal message with the video, that increases the chance of them clicking on it. And if I make a call to them, that increases the chance of them looking at the video too. So it's not that impersonal way of doing things. It's quicker, it's more convenient, as Valerie said, but it may not be effective.
It's cold. It's sort of kind of cold, because I get a lot of invites on my phone from people, and it's like, how dare you just send me a little video without even a message? People, and I'm sorry, but AI can definitely not replace what God has ordained. We need to be in each other. Robots are not going to be it. We still need each other as people.
Right.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's my
Yeah.
piece there.
Yeah. Yeah. Agreed.
Well, good morning, everyone. I was just hearing the conversation. This is KJ. Good morning, everyone. Yes, CJ. You know,
Good morning,
uh,
KJ.
I was listening, and I said, you know what? You know, the world is changing in a major different way. Humanity is also changing in a different manner in a way as well. And so I know there's, when it comes to echo out the morning momentum, whether it's nationwide or international, um, the level of reaching of the global as possible, it takes on a whole lot of level of communication. Because just imagine if you're on a plane and the plane fell in the middle of the ocean
Hmm.
and you're nowhere to be found. Radio signals trying to look for you guys under the water. Now that's under the water, right? But just imagine if it was, I remember, well, it still happened today. Like if I'm driving and listen to a radio station and I go 10 miles, I lost that radio station. Or uh, even 30 miles, 40, 50 miles, I probably lost that radio station. It's just the frequency to really reach out. But I also know that also as well, we don't have a lot enough Royal Master in here. We need more Royal Master. Yeah. And the business do need to grow. Right, CJ? Back to you.
Thank you, KJ. And listen, KJ,
Yes.
it's your time, brother. I say to you what I say to everyone, all of us, myself
Hmm.
included. You know,
Yeah.
this is the golden opportunity. And
Hmm.
I'm not being glib. I'm not using any soundbite right now. It is the golden opportunity. The whole world has shifted to wellness. Okay.
Hmm.
And the beautiful news con- concerning all of how many of us on the call right now?
Hmm.
20 of us. Is that the AI technology cannot replace you. Absolutely cannot do it. AI
Never.
can't look into the eyes of someone and bring the language that will move them forward, bring them into health. It's a personal touch. Only you can have your brand, KJ. Dr. Antoinette, your brand is your brand. Your flavor is your flavor. So if
Absolutely.
you have something to bring, Malika, Ode, Sabrina, Gwen, bring it. No robot, no AI, artificial intelligence can replace you. God created you to be a creator. Find your gift, find your purpose, and go after it. Listen, look on your screen. Be ashamed to die until you have won some victory for humanity. Yeah. So don't let the dream die. I know that we all go through stuff. Some stuff really, it's so difficult to handle. The pain. We talk about the art of detachment, the brokenness, the disappointment, the betrayals, and we could go on. How will I ever overcome this? But if you are here this morning, I am giving you permission to dream again. If you can look up, you can get up. If you can look up, you can get up. The words of my friend, the Honorable Les Brown. So before we go this morning, allow me just to play a little video.
I'm
Someone
sorry,
wants to say
CJ, if I
something?
may.
Yeah?
Norma has had her hand raised. Norma Jones.
Okay. All
Yes,
right.
sir.
Norma, over to you, Norma.
Good morning, Atomy family. Happy Monday.
Happy
Motivational
Monday.
Monday. I love it. I love it. I love it. All is well.
All is
Just
well.
kind of want to echo everyone. They were talking about the technology of how to get the word out. I have several elderly people between like 70 and 90. They don't have access to Zoom or really know how the Zoom works. Is there a
Right.
Atomy call that they could call into and listen in? Does anybody know if there's just a call they can call in, get online, mute the phone, and listen in?
I love to give good news, Norma. Every time the invitation is posted, below the hyperlink, there is a phone number. And if they dial that number, they are right into the call. Yeah. The only thing is that they can't see us and we can't see them because there's no camera, but they can hear. You look at
Great.
the invitation again, and
That's
there is
good
a
to
number
know.
there. You
That's
dial
good
it,
to know. Yeah. Mm.
and you're in. If you have skin, you're in.
And
All
I see.
right. All right.
All
I
right.
see. Good
So
morning.
yeah,
Thank you so
I
much.
always have good news.
Good morning,
Oh,
CJ.
hey, good morning, Jack.
How are you, man? Good morning,
How are you?
everyone.
Yes.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning,
Uh,
Jack.
Good morning, Jack.
yes. Hi. Good morning, guys. Listen, I just wanted to make sure that we all understand. Yes, I remember KJ mentioned that we are living in a world now with technology, but we also have to understand that this is not either or. We can go ahead and use both. Okay, we can use technology for when it is convenient, and also we have to go out there, in person, like Valerie mentioned. Because I'll give you an example. Okay, I mean, in times past, when I want to do a presentation, a slide presentation, or maybe a PowerPoint presentation, listen, I would spend days, okay, in that PowerPoint presentation to come up with the right thing. But do you know now I can give a prompt, whether to Canva or whether to AI or ChatGPT or Gemini? I can give a prompt to them. Not only they would give me the content of the presentation, but they
Yes.
also will give me pictures.
Yes.
Okay. And then once I have that, then I can tweak it to the way I want. So we need to have the mindset that we use technology when it is convenient, and I'm telling you that can be done in minutes. When before I would have had to use days to put those presentations, and some of the things that I'm not saying, some of the things that they give me, you say, whoa, wait a minute, man, I never saw it that way. So we have to be able to use technology where it is, where we can use it to make things work faster. But again, technology can never replace, a human being. All right, that's what I just wanted to say.
Good point.
The
Combination. Yes. The both of us. The best of both worlds. Yes, we should use both. Yes.
It is said the words of Shakespeare: parting is such sweet sorrow. But before we go, let me say this because I can still see it. I'm looking at it. There was a time, Dr. Antoinette, when Atomy, what's that? Atomy who? And there was just no presence. I go on Facebook, I go on TikTok, I go on Instagram, and Atomy is everywhere. There was a time, Dr. Antoinette, and Malika, and KJ, and Sabrina, and Jacques, and Victor, and Ted. There was a time when there were no videos on YouTube. Nothing. Again, do you hear the words that are coming out of my mouth? I literally can send a video. I just look for the product or what might be the challenge, the health challenge. And I go over into the university YouTube University. And I find the product, whether it's in the shopping mall or Channel Atomy or YouTube, I find it. I craft a narrative as both Dr. Lloyd and Valerie were alluding to, you know. And so there's a message. It's not just some generic video. Yeah, I personalize it and I send it. And there is always a response. How about that? Okay. So, what is to stop you? I know I'm speaking to Sylvia and to Patience. And by the way, help is here. Again, you don't want to miss your Sunday night calls. But if you do, I believe that the recordings are always available. Your Monday night calls, your Tuesday nights, your Thursday nights. I skip over the Wednesday because it's really more back office training. And if you need to get a grip with your business, you don't want to miss either the Wednesday or the Friday night. And so, family, if you need to rebrand, go ahead. If you need to revive and renew, go ahead. But do not squander this gift of Momentum Mornings and all the other platforms that we have out there. I suggest we take a look at what we have and make use of it. So,
sorry, man, I need to say something else, please. And we have to caution that we have to be cautioned on, okay, using the Atomy and CH Atomy platform is good, is great, right? We love doing that. But we have to be cautioned using YouTube, because some of the YouTube videos that we find and we take them and then share it with somebody, we have to be careful, because at the end of this presentation, at the end of those YouTube videos, that person that produced the YouTube video, sometimes they put their information in that YouTube video, because I've had several people that call me and tell me, well, do I click on the link to get on? So sometimes those people, after watching the video, they click on the link and of that person, and then sometimes they may even buy from that person. So if you've been sending videos from YouTube and you're not hearing from the people that you're sending videos to, you may want to check at the end of the presentation, okay, at the end of the YouTube presentation, to make sure that there is no link of that person's name and information, so these people can get back to you personally to contact you to about the products. Okay,
that's correct. And this is something that we will speak to again and again. Be ever so selective. And by the way, it's not everything that we see on YouTube that you can just accept. You will want to question its source. You might want to do some cross-referencing. It makes a lot of sense. Thank you for that, Jacques. Thank you so much. All right, 10 minutes past the hour. Let me just take a quick 2 or 3 minutes and roll the tape and let it speak to you. It's all about persistence. And then we're out of here. Here we go.
Take a good look at him. At first glance, he looks like an ordinary man facing a ridiculous challenge. Some are already preparing to laugh, waiting for the exact moment when gravity gets the better of him. But what they don't see and what you're about to discover is that what's being measured here isn't agility. What's being measured is hunger to achieve. Sometimes we obsess over aesthetics. We want success to look clean, elegant, perfect. We're terrified that the process will be ugly or that others will point out our shortcomings, but watch his steps. They're not those of an Olympic athlete. They're those of someone who's decided that water is not an option. Every wobble, every awkward movement is a rallying cry against ridicule. Listen to the background noise. There are people who are just there to watch you fall. They laugh at the way you run, your technique, your appearance. In life, those people are the critics who stop you before you start. But he has a secret. He's disconnected his ears from the outside world. To him, there are only 2 points. He stands and the finish line. The rest is white noise. Watch him hold on. It doesn't matter if he ends up on the ground or if he has to crawl. Elegance is a luxury only afforded to those who have nothing to gain. When the goal is real, when the target burns in your chest, you stop worrying about how you look. True success is messy, it's tiring, and sometimes it looks desperate, but it's still success. He's almost there. The fatigue weighs, the blows hurt, but the vision is clearer than ever. Those who laughed at the beginning are now silent. Because there's nothing more intimidating than a person who doesn't mind making a fool of themselves in order to win. In the end, no one will remember if you did it gracefully or if you stumbled until you were exhausted. The world only records one thing, that you achieved it. Don't let the fear of criticism stop you. Do it badly, do it ugly, do it weird, but see it through to the end. Because the
Just do it. This guy is definitely
Just do it. That's
praise
right.
him. I know I talked to somebody this morning.
Hang in there.
You clumsy beast, whatever. And by the way, they are watching you.
Yes.
Hey, Benjamin,
Yes.
you don't realize it, but they're watching you.
True.
Yes.
Dr. Antoinette, I am telling you, they are watching you. They're not saying anything,
Yeah.
but they're looking and they're
Can you
watching.
see me now?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So away with looks and how how you sound. Hey, you don't have to look like an athlete. All I'm saying to you is be ashamed to die until you have won some victory for humanity. As long as you do it, get it done. Forget about looks. Forget about optics. Just get it done.
CJ, that was an awesome video. I need it personally for myself. I want to share it with some of my people, but I would like to have that in the chat just to remind me. I mean, I'm sitting here getting all heated now thinking, wow. So to see that every morning to remind me that obstacles are just that, just obstacles.
Well, you know what? I'm going to just do a repost right now in the chat. Everything that some stuff here in the program format we didn't touch, but I'm just going to do a repost, and I'll hold it for a minute before we close out. So those who want to grab it can grab it. It says persistence. Okay, and there it is on your screen. It doesn't matter how you get to the goal. Persistence. I want to remind you, if you not able to go get the book, The Greatest Salesman in the World by OG or Og Mandino, please, whatever you do, if you got to go over to audiobooks on YouTube, please, to get it. It's authentic stuff. Right? Then you got your Him, 3 different versions. You got a compensation plan. It's all there. You refer to it. Good stuff. You got the company introduction video. There's some hard truths by Dr. Seth. Okay. So grateful, so thankful. That's my little good morning saxophone. Thankful. It's a jazz musician. Let me give it to you before we go. Watch this. If you gotta go, you gotta go. Here I just say Aja.
Remember to invite your 3 people for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Aja.
Aja, Aja.
For your listening pleasure. Here we go.
Aja, Aja, Aja.
Aja.
That was magnificent. Thank you for sharing.
Have an awesome day. Have an awesome day.
Bye-bye.
God bless, God bless, God bless.
Good day, everybody. Thanks, CJ.
Aja, Aja, Aja.
Do it